welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Lexi.
My name is Zoe.
And today we're going to be filming our cruelty-free vegan beauty favorites. So, we've already filmed this video and it got corrupted. So, the second half we still have. So we're refilming the first half. So hopefully this doesn't get confusing and messed up. So anyways, let's just get started. So first I'm going to start off with this color corrector. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in Peach. I love to use this. Zoe didn't love this and smell like this before, especially before I got into skincare. I had really bad dark circles, so I love to use this. And what I really like, the way that I really like to use this is on a day where I'm not wearing much makeup, so I'm just gonna be wearing, I'm not gonna be wearing concealer or anything or foundation. I just take a little tiny dot of it under each of my eyes and blend it out, and if I blend it out really well, I find you can't even see it, but it still does some of the color correcting, but you can't tell that there's like peach under my eyes. Anyways, some people might be able to tell, but with my skin tone, in the winter especially, or no, in the summer, not in the winter, I find that works really well, so I love to use this for that.
So I'm going to talk about the Hourglass Vanish foundation stick. I have it in the color Bisque. I really like this foundation. I find it just gives like a natural finish. It's probably about medium coverage. It's a little bit buildable. I really like this in the winter. I don't know how much I'd like it in the summer, but especially with this brush, I think this is just, it's called like the Vanish foundation brush.
Oh my god, I had the hiccup, sorry.
So this brush, when I first originally got this foundation and I was in the Sephora store and I saw this brush and I said, who would spend that much money on a brush? I think it's like $50 something, but I was like, who would spend that much money on a brush? A foundation brush like this. And then I don't know what was happening to me, but for some reason I ended up buying it. And now, if you're gonna buy this foundation, you might as well just take the plunge, buy the brush too. I really like this brush, especially with this foundation, because it is a stick, so it just makes it like way easier to blend. Like you can't blend this with a beauty blender. And I did have some other brushes, just from VIB, I had other brushes that I got as rouge gifts that I did use, but this works a million times better. This also, I really like this for other foundations. It just makes such a nice finish.
My next favorite is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealers. I originally bought this on a whim one day when I was in Sephora and I needed to spend like more money to get this like free gift. So I got it. I needed a new like summer color, well, a medium summer color, so I got it in almond, and then I just loved it so much that I got it in swan for the winter as well. I love just how big like the applicator is on this. I find this comes with so much product in it. Like most concealers are like around the same size as this, 0.21 ounces, but this is 0.5 ounces, so it's over twice as much. I just find it works really well. I find it comparable to Shape Tape, but it's a lot easier to get in Canada. I just really love this. Has really good coverage, doesn't crease or anything, and yeah, I bought it twice, so obviously I think it's a good product anyways.
Butter bronzer. I'm sure everybody knows this is good stuff. It smells amazing. It smells like tropical paradise. It's nice and cool, so you're not gonna look orangey. You can use it to contour. I use it whenever I'm not doing like a full complete face glam. I always use this, and the packaging does suck. Like, I don't know anybody whose butter bronzer doesn't do this, but besides that, this is great. It is expensive for the drugstore, but definitely worth it.
I pretty much use it every single time I do my makeup, no matter what other contour shade or bronzer I'm using. I just find it so like blends out so well and it's so like luminous and beautiful that I just literally use it every single time I do my makeup. My next favorite is a blush, and I'm not a big blush person, but this butter blush from Physicians Formula, it's the same idea as the butter bronzer. I know that a lot of people aren't super big fans of the butter blush, that love the butter bronzer and were expecting to love the butter blush. Since I'm not a big blush person, I really love this because it doesn't have a super dark color.
Yeah, it's pretty just sheer and like glowy looking.
Like, lots of people use this as a blush topper. That's probably gonna be so bad, but I might not use it anyways. But since I'm not a big blush person, I have like pretty red cheeks. Especially when I was younger, I would be like, I spent so much time covering up my redness on my cheeks. Like, why would I put redness back onto it? But I just find this is a perfect glow to give me some color to make it look like I'm still alive, but it's not like pink or red on my cheeks. It just gives me like a glow to like make me look alive.
So when I'm doing a full face and I don't find butter bronzer to be enough for the contour, I love this Kevin Aucoin sculpting powder in the shade medium. The butter bronzer, you can be really wild with it. You can't really mess it up no matter what you do. This is the complete opposite. You have to be so careful using this. It's super, super pigmented. Like, I literally barely dip my brush in once to contour my cheeks. And yeah, this is a really nice, cool color. I just think it's for especially my complexion. I think it's the perfect shade. It is pretty pricey, but I think it's worth it.
So my next favorite, I've had this for quite a long time. I'm pretty sure I got this like when I was in high school. I ordered off Amazon because you used to not be able to get this brand in Canada. I believe you can get it at Shoppers now. It's the Balm Cosmetics, and it's the Mary Luminizer. This is a really pretty like golden champagne highlight. People definitely used to talk about this on YouTube, but I haven't seen anybody talk about it in a long time. Obviously, lots of new products are coming out, but I literally find myself wearing this like half the time I do my makeup, like regularly at home in my room. I find myself reaching for this. It's just so like it's not the most blinding highlight ever, but I find it really good for every day. I have it on right now. I just really love it, and I'm pretty sure it was like under $30 on Amazon, so that's pretty good for like a really good highlight.
A highlight I'm going to be talking about is the Anastasia So Hollywood Loose Highlighter. I'm pretty sure this is a shade that they used to make in their like regular pan highlights, but I don't think they make it anymore. So this is it's a loose highlighter. The packaging is not the best because a lot of loose products like this have like a lid that you can like lift up. This doesn't, so it could be dangerous if you're like traveling because the product is just like rolling around all in there. But besides that, it's a really nice, really, really glowy highlighter.
It makes you look like wet, dewy, beautiful, like glowing to like the moon. It's really beautiful. So if you're like a big highlight person and you haven't tried that out, I would definitely recommend it. It's like $33, I think. So
not too bad.
Honestly, could be worse. Lots of highlights are like $50, and it's beautiful. I really want to get the white one, but I think I'm gonna wait
until the winter.
Because I'm getting more tan now. But I love. It's amazing. Alright, so my next product that I'm going to be talking about is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation with SPF 20. It says Brightening Complex. When I first got this, I was so confused because I kept trying to like rip this off like this because I thought there was a pump. Even though I had watched some videos on it, I hadn't seen anybody open it, and it is actually a doe foot applicator. Honestly, this does kind of have a strong smell. It kind of smells like a really like alcohol-y, but like caramel, but like if you had a caramel like syrup that was just like supposed to be mixed with something on its own. Not the greatest smell, but this is just it is just like the Healthy Foundation. It's probably, I would say, light to medium coverage, but you can build it up if you want to a little bit. But yeah, it's just such a nice, healthy, like beautiful finish. You definitely have to set the under eyes with this, but it just really is like makes you look so healthy, and I love how the fact that it has SPF in it.
So these are the CoverFX Custom Enhancer Drops. I have them in the shade Moonlight. I don't have the full size because I have, me and Lexi both have a bunch of like these small bottles. You could get them as like perks and stuff, and like beauty reward things when you spend a certain amount of money on the Sephora website, and you spend $25 and you can use this code to get free mini deluxe samples. This is definitely my favorite liquid highlighter. I use it probably like 4 out of 5 times I do my makeup. It just gives such like a good base for under your powder highlight, because you know I'm still gonna pile a bunch of powder highlight on top, but
it's like metallic.
Yeah,
and it has like it does look like wet. It's just it can't be beat.
CoverFX is a vegan certified brand, so that's a good thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, if you ever see anything from CoverFX, you know that it's safe. Alright, so my next favorite, I'm sure everybody knows about this as well, but just Brow Wiz from Anastasia. If you haven't, I find that this is my favorite on quick brow days. I know a lot of people like this is like their like flaky, like on point brow product, but for that I really like to use Dip Brow. A good thing I have two right here. I have one here in taupe, but I've also been using medium brown recently since I got pretty much the blonde cut of my hair.
Yeah, I have taupe, medium brown, and dark brown.
But yeah, it's just, I find it's really good on like when I'm doing a quick brow day. I know, yeah, I know a lot of, like I find I can do it so quickly, way more fast. It's so much faster for me to use than using like Dip Brow or brow powder, and like everyone knows it's just a super skinny tiny pencil, and it's just amazing, lasts, and is like really good for outlining your brows.
Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss or gloss bomb luminizer. I have this in the pink shade, which is Fussy,
and I have Fenty Glow.
That's the original one. They also have like a clear one now. Yeah, I really like this because it's not too sticky. Like some lip glosses you can't even wear them outside because your hair gets stuck in them. It still is sticky, but it's not like tacky, like white glue-ish. Smells so good, tastes so good.
I tasted it myself, but
yeah, I find this is a good one to like when you don't have too much makeup on, or like you have lipstick on and it's starting to like wear off and you just want to like,
or you can even like, you could even wear this on its own if
oh
you
yeah,
wanted to.
I do wear it on like when I don't have much makeup on, like I just keep it in my bag so I can put it on when I don't have like crazy makeup. And yeah, I really like this.
Yeah, I like mine as well. I have it on.
Yeah, I put mine on too.
And what I'm wearing underneath the Fenty Glow lip gloss is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the color Aquarius. I love this. I have like multiples of this. It's just the perfect like everyday nudie pink shade. I'm obsessed with nudie pinks. I have always been. That's just like what I always wear. But this is a great one just for wearing. Like I wear this as a lipstick. Excuse me. I wear this as a lipstick normally, and I just throw a gloss on over. But I find it. I just love the color. I love it. So good. So if you're on the same skin tone as me and you love a like nudie pink, and I wear this all year round too, and I find it looks good for me.
Another lip gloss that I'm going to talk about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. All colors of this are vegan, but I have it in, my favorite is Dusty Lilac. I do really love the color of this. It is more sticky than the Fenty lip gloss, but I find this such a pretty color for spring, summer. You definitely have to wear something underneath it because it's a gloss, so it's not completely opaque, but I really like this color for spring and summer, and it's not too sticky. Like it's more sticky than the Fenty stuff, but and it smells like vanilla cupcakes. So good, like all the Anastasia lip glosses do.
So, full disclosure, I was sent these by influencer to try out for free, but also I would 100% go and buy these with my own money. I think they're like $33 each. I guess I'll show you what it is. It's the Marc Jacobs Velvet Primer, Epic Lash Primer, and then also the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. If you were going to buy one of these, take the plunge. I would definitely recommend getting the primer, but I do love both of these together. I haven't been using them as much because I do have my lash extensions right now, but when I was in clinical before I had my lashes, I'd be doing 12-hour shifts as like a nurse, and I would wear these, and I would have absolutely no like flaky fallout underneath.
Smudges.
I literally could sleep on my face wearing this as a nap. I don't wear makeup to bed. But like nap with this on, and it never ever got under my eyes, but it always came off nice and easy. And also like this primer, the mascara as well, but I have used this with other mascaras, the primers, just to test it out. The primer makes such a big difference in the appearance of your lashes. Like I've had multiple people think I was wearing had false like strip lashes or lash extensions when I had this on, because it just does such a good job like with length. The volume's pretty good too, but really like the length is what I'm looking for. So our card got full, and now the camera won't record, so we're using my phone. This is everything.
Number 12, Anastasia brush.
If you're gonna buy anything from this video, if you care about your eyebrows,
buy this.
I think it's this brush. Yeah, number 12. I think it's $23 Canadian. If you're using brow powder, if you're using dip brow, if you're using any brow. Probably about 3 years ago when I really got into makeup and I made my makeup Instagram and everything, I couldn't figure out how to perfect my brows. I tried so hard. I tried everything. I tried different colors. I have 3 different dip brows. I had brow powder. I couldn't figure out what wasn't working for me. And then I bought this brush and it changed everything. And I feel like a lot of people say that that's what I'm best at in makeup because I have this makeup Instagram. You people watching this, sorry, probably don't know about that, but I do people's makeup for prom and stuff, and everybody says the brows is my specialty, and this is what allows me to do that. Anastasia number 12 brush.
Amazing.
Everything. You need it. It just is so precise.
Yes.
It makes, you can't, if you're using a chunky brush, you can't define anything, but this brush is so thin, paper thin. It's everything.
Great.
Alright.
Love it.
So, that's everything for makeup, I think. Oh, actually I lied. That's not. I have 2 more things for makeup. So you can probably see my cardboard box here. The Anastasia Brow Gel. Anastasia Brows, as you can probably tell, we love. I have something to say about this though. I like the deluxe samples better than the full-size one. So if you see this on a promo on Sephora, spend $25 and get a free mini brow gel or something, do it. You need to do it. I don't know why. I just find it gets more product on the brush. I find the brush is more wet and it defines my brows better, and it kind of does what the new brow gel or the new dip brow gel is supposed to do. Just made my brows look kind of crunchy, but it made them look like little individual hairs, and some spots no dry. Again, everybody knows about this.
But we gotta mention.
We have to mention all-nighter spray from Urban Decay.
Also, the de-slick spray. I like that a little bit more than the regular all-nighter, but
I like the regular just fine. This is the jumbo one that we got around Christmas time. We haven't opened it yet, so that's why it's in the box. It's just, you can go in the rain. You can put your face underwater in the bathtub.
You're washing your face. You start to splash your face with the water. You look at yourself.
And your makeup's so perfect.
Nothing's changed.
Yep. I'm sure you all know about this. I'm sure there are other good setting sprays out there, but I haven't strayed from this in years, so
no.
it's near and dear to my heart. The go-to.
Alright. So now starting with some skincare type things.
Which I also have.
This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. You have the
aloe, chamomile, and lavender.
There's also, I have another one that's vegan with rose water, and I hate the smell of that, but I spray that one on my beauty blender sometimes before I blend out my makeup.
And the orange one, is that not vegan?
It's not vegan.
The orange one's not vegan. I know there's one that they don't sell in Canada, or they don't sell at Sephora. I don't know which one it is. The orange one?
That
so if you're in
really
Canada,
good, but
you're fine.
I love this just to spray on my face to give me some extra moisture, especially while we are away in Cuba. After you're out in the sun, you want to put aloe all over your whole body, but you're not putting that aloe after sun stuff on your face. So I always spray this on my face. Pretty much whenever I put lotion on, I just spray this on my face beforehand. It just makes me feel so nice and fresh. Honestly, I don't know if it actually does anything.
Yeah, I don't know
either. It makes me happy.
I don't know either, but I feel like it's just a need. I feel like I need to have it. I don't, honestly, because I started kind of getting into skincare, everything at the same time, so I don't know what really has made a difference. But when I started using this, I also started using a lot of things. But I just find my skin just looks better. I love to put it on if I'm going to start my skincare routine, and I just mist it on my face first, just before. If it's midway through the day and you're feeling kind of dry, you don't want to use your expensive. I mean, this is $16 for 8 ounces, which honestly is reasonable. A lot cheaper than a lot of my other sprays are. So this is nice to just spray on in the middle of the day if you're feeling dry. It's really hot. It's just next. I have another purple spray that. This I just got recently. I've only used it I used it on the top half. This is a fake tan, so I used it on the top half of my body one day because I had old fake tan on my legs that was still lasting, so I just put it on the top half, and then I put it on my whole body before we went to Cuba. It's the Isle of Paradise. I have it in dark self-tanning water, and it says with color correcting actives to even skin tone. Close this door. This is admittedly slightly terrifying to use. because it's a self-tan and it has no guide. So you just gotta spray it on.
And hope for the best.
I watched this review where this girl said it was horrible. She said it was so streaky. She showed pictures and she was like, it's so bad. She just missed spots. I have used it 1.5 times and I've had, besides my armpits, because I was scared to spray it directly on my armpit, which by the way you have to do. Besides my armpits, I've had no streaks at all. I literally take it and you have to really, it says to saturate yourself and then blend it out. And that's what you have to do. Spray it like so many times so that your skin's like saturated and then blend it out. And then you can kind of feel where it's tacky. I was expecting...
self-tan mitt.
Yeah, I use the mitt. And another thing is, it doesn't get your mitt all dirty
Brown.
and nasty and brown. The mitt literally looks like you didn't even use it. Another thing about this is you will need some help. You cannot do this alone. So I'm very lucky and I have Zoe here to help me do it. But you need someone to help you, especially with your back. This
And
nozzle,
your legs.
your nozzle gets hard to spray.
Yeah, because some other ones you can...
Spray. You can't spray this when it's upside down. The product does not reach. It does not work when it's sprayed upside down. And it starts to hurt your finger after a while because you have to spray so many times. Also, I found it never really stained the floor. I always kind of wiped up the floor after I was done, but I haven't found it to get the floor all nasty and dirty. I did it in the bathroom and in my bedroom. Obviously, don't do it on like carpet, but I find this gives me such a good dark color. I really like it. Zoe was like that. She thought I looked too dark to like for the winter time.
Yeah, I mean, if you're pale as pale can be,
probably go with the medium.
yeah, and if you're like a pinker tone, I wouldn't go with the dark.
Because
I feel like we're green olivey, so we can like pull off the dark a little better. But
yeah,
if you're, I mean, we are very pale, but
if you have more of like a red undertone in your skin, you might look a little.
Go with the medium.
Go with the medium. But this, so good, lasts really good. Doesn't really. I don't think it comes off weird. It's only like $30, I think. So it's actually like a really good price compared to a lot of other fake tans, and I get this at Sephora online as well.
Another product from Mario Badescu is the drying lotion. Now, I don't get pimples very often, but when I do, I don't know what the heck to do because I don't get pimples very often. And then I found this. So this, you don't shake it. It has like the sediment at the bottom. You dip a Q-tip in and then just dab it on your pimples. You dab the cotton swab, dab it on your pimple, and then
Put it in just to where it touches the top of the
just
sediment.
a tiny little bit, and dab it on your pimple
Before you go to bed.
before you go to bed. Leave it on.
After you've done the rest of your skincare, at the end of your
Yeah.
skincare routine, last step.
So if it's just like a small little whitehead, usually when I wake up in the morning, it's gone. If you have one of those pimples,
Like
that's
a cystic, like underneath the skin.
that's like a bump that you can never squeeze it, it's not really gonna help with that.
I found that I had one like that and I used it for like 3 days and then it just disappeared.
Oh really? I haven't got one of those in a long time, so I don't think I've even gotten to try that with it. But I got this like, I don't know,
Around
a few
Christmas.
a few months ago. Yeah, I really like that for pimples, especially just little whiteheads. Use it for 1 or 2 nights and they're just dried up, gone. Amazing.
Josie Marin Argan Daily Moisturizer SPF 47. They changed the formula of this, so I couldn't find anywhere that said it was vegan, but the old one was vegan, but they have changed it. So I'm pretty sure that it is vegan.
What are you doing?
It's just a nice daily moisturizer, a good daily moisturizer, but it has SPF in it. I find a lot of moisturizers with SPF. Well, first of all, it's hard to find one that's not like $1 million. This is like $44, I believe. So definitely on the pricier side, but it's just like, it feels like a regular moisturizer. It doesn't feel like it has SPF in it. I can wear it under makeup. I can wear it, all the time. Doesn't break me out. Doesn't make my skin greasy. Doesn't get gross under makeup. It's beautiful. Smells nice.
This is also sunscreeny. It's very hard to find vegan, cruelty-free sunscreen because all the brands at the drugstore that make sunscreen test on animals and stuff. So this is the Sun Bum, the just regular cream, SPF 30. Smells amazing. Love it. Smells like the Hawaiian tropics or whatever.
Oh yeah, that does smell really
It smells so good. It's not greasy or anything. It just leaves you feeling nice. Like, it feels like a nice thin moisturizer. A little bit goes a long way. It's kind of like
good.
thin. So you don't have to use a lot. So this is pretty expensive. I got it off Amazon. it was like $15 or $16 or $17 or $18, I think. But yes, vegan, cruelty-free sunscreen. This one smells amazing. I got this for my boyfriend. It is a spray stuff, and I got him the SPF 60 because he has really light skin. He burns really bad, and he prefers the spray stuff.
That's 50. That's what I said. You said 50.
It is 50.
You said 60.
I meant to say 50. So yeah, I haven't tried this yet, but if you prefer spray
And you're looking for a cruelty-free
and you're
and
looking for
vegan.
a cruelty-free vegan sunscreen, I'm pretty sure this was also, I got this off Amazon too.
So, we have 2 more things left. We can talk about this.
Okay.
First, I haven't actually confirmed that this is vegan, but I read actually there's non-ingredients on here. I read online and they said you can email them to see if they're vegan, but we're filming this kind of last minute, so I didn't get to email them. This is the Cinema Secrets Professional Grade Makeup Brush Cleaner. Quick drying, rinse-free formula, antimicrobial disinfectant. I got this when I started doing prom makeup because I wanted something that I could use quickly in between clients to clean my brushes. And so I've got this. I have not washed my brushes in the traditional way, or I might have like once. I think
I
once.
still wash mine traditionally, like
But
every
this-
2 or 3 times.
This just works
So quick.
so quick. If you are in a rush, you need to wash your brushes, and it does such a good job. Like it does, I find it does better than like actually washing them. So you need like an old towel or some paper towel. I don't like to use paper towel because I feel like that's wasteful. An old towel or something, or even I've used towels that aren't that old and they haven't gotten ruined. So I take this in a little like old, like I have a little old moisturizer container that has a lid that screws on. I pour a little bit in there, dab your brushes in, then you just like wipe them on the towel, and all the product just melts away.
Oh,
You're supposed to let it sit for like 60 seconds, I believe, to disinfect. But it just works so good. I've had this for like 2 years, and I don't wash my brushes nearly enough, but it just works so amazingly. Even like ones with foundation all built up on gross, like the foundation brushes, like
Concealer brushes.
yeah, I find washing those with soap like in the sink,
Oh yeah, it is.
it doesn't
tough.
it doesn't really work that well, in my opinion, from what I've used. So maybe I just need some better brush cleaning stuff. But literally, before when I used to wash my brushes, especially if I'm washing all of them, it would be such a big thing. But I literally can do this on my brushes in like 10 minutes. Amazing.
So this, it is Batiste, a dry shampoo, but it is the,
Dry shampoo plus. So
yes,
I think everybody knows that Batiste is the best dry shampoo. But
this stuff with the silver cap. It comes in a few different scents, I think, but
this one is
show stopping heavenly volume. It just works.
It's just a step above the
It's
regular
like the
Batiste.
regular Batiste stuff. Like if your hair's starting to get greasy, you can use that. Like usually I use the regular stuff. Like say I wash my hair at the night. Like in the morning I'll put it in my hair just to like absorb the oil as it comes. But this stuff, if your hair is already greasy and you're like,
Oh god, you're
crap, I should have had a shower, but I didn't, and now it's too late. You can use this and redeem
actually-
yourself. It
yeah.
actually works to get rid of like grease. Where I find like usually dry shampoo, you can just use it to kind of like refresh your hair, make you look not as yucky. But this actually works. I mean, if you
Miracle
haven't
worker.
showered in a week, probably wouldn't
Probably
work.
won't work.
But like I often go like
If you're just
4
like,
or 5 days without showering. This stuff keeps me
Or-
going.
yeah, without washing your hair.
I
it's
mean,
really,
without washing my hair.
it's a really amazing thing.
Yes, love it.
So that's everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos related to like cruelty-free veganism, lifestyle. Also
Beauty stuff if
yeah,
you guys want anything
Yeah.
like that.
beauty related, and also making just like some random nursing vlogs because those are easy and fun for you to make. Food, yeah,
Vegan.
definitely food. We're probably making some like vegan what I eat in a day,
Yeah.
and just like vegan meal prep with me. If you guys are interested in seeing
that.
anything like that, definitely let us know in the comments down below. So yeah, see you in my next video. Bye.